Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to take you around my garden. It's the garden I've been surviving on. It's giving us food. So as you can see here, I have bananas. These bananas are not the bananas what we call matoke, or the bananas that you can fry or deep fry or cook. They are just the ones that you let them to get ready, be ripe, and you eat them. Then I also have some papaya, the pawpaw here. I always pluck the leaves. I don't know, that's why they are not in good shape. I pluck the leaves to give to some animals that I'm keeping. So that's why their leaves are and like that, and they are not in good shape. They don't look healthy according to me. Then you can see we have some pumpkin. Those are pumpkin. Normally I use pumpkin leaves a lot. I mix with spinach, amarantha, kales, or just like that, fry them and eat them. So, but now I have a large amount I'm going to show you on the other side, which are flowering. Now I'm expecting pumpkin, the fruit. Now these bananas, this one is ripe, almost ripe to be harvested. And just as I said earlier, these ones are used for, you just eat them ripe. Then there's another one here that I planted. It's a young one. Then we have others. The ones you're seeing there, those are the ones you can deep fry. You can fry. You can make stew with them, whichever cooking you want. You can boil. You can steam those ones. But these ones, you only let them to get ready. Like this one is 2 weeks away, then it's ready. Then I just let it to ripe, and I eat small because we are not many and I don't sell them. So that's what happens, because you can see my garden is small. So what I get from this garden is just for consuming in the house. Then I also planted some lemongrass. I've been trying to plant this in the compound, but they have been dying. But this one, I was lucky. I'm watering it twice a day, like a must, unless it rains. So I water it twice a day, and I try to put some beans husk, because the past 1 week it has been sunny, like too much sun. You can see we are drying the harvest that we've harvested recently, the beans. This is a season where people harvest beans. Like in every compound you'll find people with beans. If you did some good work in your farm, you'll have beans to eat with your family, or even excess that you can sell. So these are some of the beans. There are two different types of beans that I planted. That's why I'm sun drying them differently, as you can see there. Then on this other side, I have plenty of pumpkins. These pumpkins, I just look at that tree. Look at that tree. I don't know the name of that tree. I'm going to find out its name. I just loved it. So I planted two, and only this one survived, and it looks beautiful there. So I'm not planning to remove it yet. Then you can see there the plenty of pumpkins. And next there's some compost, which I'm going to dig out, ready to be used. So we have plenty of pumpkins. These pumpkins were just around 4 seeds, and look at what is happening. And if you can see, they are flowering. So I use the leaves a lot. They are delicious vegetables. I mix them with kales, I mix them with amaranth, and I just can fry them plain or with spinach, and they are so delicious. I love them. So now that they are flowering, I have stopped to pluck the leaves on this side. So I will pluck the leaves on the other side. And also there are some leaves that have stretched. We have some bananas also on this side. You can see we have long kales there. I'm going to uproot them and plant new ones that are coming from down. Those ones, I don't see if they're helping me much now. So around these bananas, we have some pumpkins. So these bananas have not given us any fruit. I was planning of uprooting all these bananas, so that this side of the farm I just leave it for vegetable. This side of the garden I was planning to uproot all these, because I just threw one tomato here. Look at that amaranth, they are all over, but they are coming, they are still coming up because of the manure, the compost manure that I'd mixed there. So they are coming from the compost manure, because some of the compost there are a mixture of cow dung, the cow dung. So that's why they come, because cows eat amaranth a lot in the fields. Then this region, amaranth is a vegetable that you can just get in the fields. You can see they are scattered everywhere. Even in the other side, they are there. You can see amaranth there. Then I planted these kales. Here we call them skuma wiki. Very delicious. Is a common, it's like a staple food here, with corn flour, what we call maize flour on this side. So this is just a week old. They need foliar, so I'll give them foliar maybe in the coming week. Then look at this vegetable, it has become tall, so I want it to be how do we call it, to get old if that's the right term, so that I can get the seeds, because I love these leaves, the shiny leaves. They're in the family of okra, the slimy vegetable. So this one is also slimy and it's very delicious. So you see the long kales, these are suckers. The suckers, I want to uproot all this region. The whole of this region I want to uproot, so that the long ones I've given small suckers, which I'm going to use to plant in the entire region, the entire of this region. So I'm going to use the small suckers to plant in this entire region, because I feel like these kales, they're not as many as I want them to be. And some of the kales I will also put in bucket. I want to start bucket gardening because of space. So that is what I want to do. Then if you can see here, plenty of baby suckers, plenty. So these are the ones that are going to help me to do the planting, to put in containers, so that I don't lack a vegetable, because kales are very, very nutritious. Vitamin C, they have plenty of it. And when you have kales in your compound, here we plant maize, so you have corn flour, you won't lack what to eat. Here is avocado. They are two adjacent to each other. They are doing so well, and I just like the progress. This one was very delicious, and that's why we just put the avocado seed there and it started germinating. So, and we left it there. This one also, it was delicious, and after eating it, we planted it there and it started to germinate. So look at it. So it's also coming up. I think it needs pruning, some of the branches, so that it gets enough food at the top. Then I also have some rosemary here. Amaranth is all over the compound. You can see some is also coming out from there. Rosemary, I'm planning to relocate them, because I just planted them here. I took the branch, I don't know it's called a branch or what, from a friend. Then I just wanted to try if they are able to stick out, and they did. So I will relocate them from here. Then coming this side, I have lemon. Lemon, I will also give it its position. I don't know, I should put them next to rosemary or what, but I will see. I'll find a space for it. My lemon is also doing so well, coming up. This one also, we did not buy the tree. We just threw some lemon and it germinated, and we have a lemon tree in our compound. Then I have nursery for different vegetables. Here's bulb onions. This is nursery. I'm planning to transplant them when they are ready in different buckets. I will show you all the process. Then I also have some tomatoes, which I will also show you all the process of transplanting to everything until we have our tomatoes. So let us pray to God so that we have our tomatoes. Some time back, I had just planted a tomato, just 3 a rotten tomato, and it gave me fruit that I survived in for 3 months of not buying tomatoes. Here I have spring onions. Spring onions, they're also coming up. I will also plant them in containers and you will be able to see all the process. So I didn't, for the bulb onions and the spring onions, I did not buy the seeds. These are coriander. Coriander, I bought the seeds, then sprinkled here, and they're also coming up so well. They're coming up so well. They're coming up, they're coming up, they're coming up. So the other container where you can see there I also want to put a nursery for bell peppers. In that container I want to put a nursery for bell peppers there. So this is a place where I put my small nursery, and I want to believe my